Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ4E, and welcome back to No One Survived. I've got some comments to go over. First of all, you guys told me what was wrong with my barn. It was user error. Basically, what was happening was I'm building the walls on this foundation and not this foundation. So if I built the walls on this foundation, the way it's supposed to be done, the roof would have lined up properly. So I would put this right here and so forth. So if there's one thing I don't like about the building in this game, and this is technically user error, but I don't think it's obvious enough on what foundation we're building on. Maybe some people will disagree, that's fine, but for me personally, I don't think it's obvious enough. I would like some kind of way to, like, maybe have the foundation you're building on get a slight glow to it or something, you know? So, like, if I'm putting a pole on this foundation, that foundation glows a little bit, and if I'm putting it on this foundation, that foundation will glow a little bit. It's the same mistake I made with my base in the back here. I've rebuilt this back like 2 or 3. Well, I rebuilt it once because I put stuff on the wrong foundation. It's not really obvious because the foundations merge together in such a way that you can't tell the difference between the foundations, which is great. I do love that, and I want that to stay that way. But when you're putting stuff down, I would like to know, obviously, you know, what foundation I'm putting stuff down on. I'll try and remember next time I build, though. I mean, you know, it's something I can overcome. It's just not something that's super duper obvious. So thank you for pointing that out, and I will rebuild this at some point, but it's not going to be today. And I'll do it off camera as well. So people said that animals can free roam and just walk all around the place, and it's not really like a big deal because they'll come back at night and they'll come back during storms and everything. And I'm not having my animals free roam. Like, they're just going to get in my way. I'm going to be running through and there's going to be, like, stupid sheep in my way. I don't need that, you know? This is plenty big enough for them. They can stay in there, and I want them contained so I don't have to deal with, like, running around with them all the time. It would bother me if they were, like, in my way at any point. I mean, I guess you could just run through them, but I don't know. It seems kind of weird in this area to have sheep running around. Like, they're going to get in that fire and stuff, and you know, I know they won't really, but from a, you know, game, like from a role-playing standpoint, it would bother me. So I wonder if you can run through them. No, they get in the way. No, they get in the way. And they got a pretty big hitbox too. Now they're staying in there and they'll like it. So today, you know, I think we're going to stay at home for the rest of the winter. I don't want to go out and loot during the winter. I've got some cool stuff I want to do. I want to build the base up. I want to build more infrastructure, things of that nature. What I want to do right now is I want to go out to the traders. Now, this is a livestock trader, and this is a livestock trader. Do I care enough to go all the way down there, though? I don't know, man. That's a hell of a hike, dude. I'm going to go over to this trader today, because today is day 32, so I think he will have restocked. And I don't have a lot of stuff to sell either, which is kind of annoying, but we're going to have to go loot. As soon as spring hits, I'm going to go. I might loot before spring, but we'll see. I'm not going to loot today, though, because I think on day 34, yeah, day 34, I have a Horde night. So, I won't loot today. By the way, I hate having Horde nights on every 7 days when the days reset after, you know, your year's up. It's just, you know, I don't like it. So, what I'm going to do is next time I restart a world, I'm going to just have Hordes every 10 days. I think every 10 days is perfectly fine. It doesn't even need to be every 7 days. So yeah, we'll just go with that. Or I can just write down all the numbers, which that's what I do. I got my Horde nights: 13, 20, 27, 34, and 1. Those are my Horde nights. So, all right, how am I gonna get over here easily? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make it right here. Oh, that's another thing. I have to go to the car repair trader because I'm starting to run out of car repair kits. Now I've been pretty careful with my car recently, but man, it's just like, it's gonna take damage no matter what you do. And I guess I could start looting. Where would be a good place to go to loot cars? That would probably be the what do you call it? If I want to loot, I don't want to stop here. I don't know why I'm trying to stop here. Can I go over this way? Where would be a good place to loot cars? I'm thinking the mall. The mall's got to be loaded with cars, right? Is this a good place to go? This is a good way to go. This is a pretty good shortcut here if I can do it. Yeah, this should be fine. Just gotta be careful. But yeah, this is a nice shortcut across here. So let's get to that merchant. I came back home and I was thinking I was gonna eat something, and I was like, you know what? Let's just wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait until I'm actually starving, because, you know, my stamina really doesn't mean as much if I'm gonna be home. So I'm gonna wait until all my stats are low before I eat, and then I'm just gonna stuff my face. So I think I'm not going down to the south because I think I've got all the livestock I need. All right, I've got there's only 3 kinds of livestock in the game as far as I can tell. There's sheep, there's pigs, and there's chickens. And I've already got the sheep. All right, now the baby pig, baby boar should be good. And then rooster, chicken. So we should be good with everything. And I'm just going to let these guys grow up and see what's going on. And we'll eventually expand this at some point. I just don't know when. They'll be good. We just got to keep them fed and watered. I've got 2 different things I could work on today. I could work on this area, or I could work on the main base. I'm going to work on the main base because I haven't done it in a while. And I think what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to go out and get some limestone. All right, and I get the limestone from all the way up here. So that's where I get the limestone from. The reason I need limestone is because I want glass, because I want to put glass windows on this base. But before we do anything, we need to finish up this balcony area, or at least get this part done. We can always put down the railings at a later time. So we're going to need a lot of stone. So where is my... There it is. I see you. We got to finish these steps as well. There's a lot of stuff to do, you know, but it's just like someone was saying in the comments, they're like, well, as you build the bigger base, stuff is going to get more, you know, take longer to build. I was like, all right, you know, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not really complaining. I'm loving the game, but I'm just letting you guys know, you know, it is, it's going to take a long time to get this stuff where I want it to be. I could do with a little less grind. I think that a lot of the building materials might be able to, like, maybe take some cost off of them or something. Cause, like, a little bit much. I mean, I like to build big bases. Maybe the developer doesn't want us building big bases, or, you know, he's like, hey, you want to build a big base? You got to earn it, bro. All right, I could respect that. I'm just, you know, I just wish it was a little bit less, because I do like to build big bases, and it's really, really tough in this game. And I'm in a tougher position than most, because most people are just like, well, you know, it's just I'll just build it. But I'm like a YouTuber, so like I got to make it interesting, you know? And at some point, the amount of work you have to do, just it's impossible to make it interesting. But, you know, we'll see. I'm interested in what you guys have to think. Do you think the building's too grindy? And by grindy, I mean, you know, like it takes like 8 logs to make a stair. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's freaking crazy. Actually, does it really take 8 logs? If it does, then I'm going to go right on a limb and say that's way too much. That's way too much. I don't have to run away over there. I could just look. Yeah, 8 logs for a stair is way too much. I'm sorry. Just way too much. That needs to be no more than 4. Like, that needs to be 4. That needs to be cut in half. It really does. The wood foundation's at 6. I would like 5, but that's not terrible, I think. 20 stone for a stone foundation is kind of rough, but you can get stone pretty quickly. Now it stacks. The walls are 8 boards. Honestly, the walls aren't too bad. I think it's the foundations and the stairs that are really doing me in here. Also, the fact that I keep making mistakes. I have to tear stuff down. How about this? How about this? I'll tell you right now. I will make a deal with the developer today. Give us back 100% of the resources when we destroy a building item, and you can keep everything the way it is. Otherwise, that stuff's got to be cut down. In my just my opinion, you know. Yeah. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And that and that and that. Here we go. I'm gonna go up there because actually no, I'm not. I'm gonna do it all from down here if I can. See, the thing is, I don't know if I can reach these. Yes, I can. Because when I go up there, I'm gonna want logs. Honestly, logs are probably worse to build with than stone because they just take up so much room in your inventory. You know, the stone doesn't take up as much room. It's heavy, but you know, it's still, if it doesn't take up that much room, it definitely helps. The problem with stone is he added a lot more like animals to the game. So anytime I go out to try and get stone, yeah, becomes a bit of an issue. I keep getting attacked, which is fine, but it's just, you know, you gotta be on. I guess, you know what? It's a dangerous world. It is a dangerous world we live in. Just wanted to give you a quick look at my batteries. They are draining. I've been taking them out of this chest and putting them in here. So I've got a lot of stuff going on. It's, you know, it's not crazy that they're draining, but I need to keep those things going. I have been making a lot of gas though. I've got this gas right here. I've got a bunch of gas in here being made. And then check this out. We'll get to the building in a moment. I just want to show you this really quick. And then down here, I have gas and gas. So I got a lot of gas. I could probably transfer some gas to the to the gas generator and get that thing going. Which I very well might do. We'll see. I'm not in, like, danger zone just yet. Danger zone. Alright, I need 5 more boards to complete what I'm trying to complete here. And, oh, they make 4? I thought they make 5. Huh. Alright, we'll live and learn. And now, I gotta eat and drink too, by the way. As soon as we're done with this. So right here, that's the rest of the boards. Let's go get a bunch. I'm gonna have to go out and gather some sticks as well. Man, so much stuff to get. I gotta get sticks. I gotta get logs. I mean, I guess I'm okay on stone right now, but not for long. Like, I'm gonna need some stone pretty soon. Pretty soon. But the 3rd floor is gonna be the last floor of this build. One way people told me I could build it, I might do this next season, is when you build your first floor, you build it like this, but before you put the, before you finish it, you put one of these 1/3 pieces on it, right? These 1/3 pieces, and then you build it 1/3 higher. And by doing that, you allow your chest stacks to go 3 high, which means you can make less of a footprint. But I don't know. I kind of like the footprint I got here, but yeah, that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. More expensive though, especially when you're trying to build something like an early game. It's like, whoa, just want to get something built. But yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that. Again, I would really like to get 100% resources back when demolishing something. That way you could build in a modular way. You build something that's small, break out a wall, extend it, and you're not losing any resources. You can't really do that with the way the game is right now, especially with the way the roof mechanic works. And like, if you break out things collapse and everything. It's just, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Just got to kind of figure it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our food here. And we're just going to take whatever's lowest. All right, I see a 21. 21's got to be the lowest. I see a bunch of 26s. 26, 25, 30. Oh, there's a 21. Okay, so all of it can... Oh, so that's just protein, so I can't have more than like 2 of that. That's going to be like 60 total protein, so 2 is pretty much it. Honestly, I should probably only have 1, because this is also going to give me protein. Do I have anything that's just carbs? Oh yeah, these. Well, no, they're not just carbs, but I could take some of these. Alright, so let's take this stuff, and let's start cooking up. The problem is these things have so many protein in them. If I get more than 1, I'm kind of not doing myself any favors. We're just going to cook and eat this for now. And I will also grab something to drink. And everything's looking pretty good. Everything's looking pretty good. I would like to get windows in this base today. Boxer Mom has been like, Cage, where's your windows? And I'm like, yeah, I know. Believe me, I've been wanting windows. Just they take like 4 or 5 iron ingots each. I think it's 5 ingots per window. 5 iron ingots. It's crazy. It's a freaking pane of glass. But, what are you going to do? Kind of makes me wish I made a few less windows in here. I went ahead and hit the limestone mine. I came back with a lot of limestone. I'm making a bunch of glass. I also came back because there's copper in there. As well, I did grab some copper. I got like an even amount, pretty much an even amount in each one. And I do have enough iron ingots for the glass panes. I counted. This will be enough, but it's going to like eat up like my whole iron ingot. Well, most of my iron ingots, but that's okay. We can always go get more iron ingots. They're not super expensive or hard to get. So I'm going to bring this down here, and we have to wait for the glass to get set up before we can do anything, before we can do our next, thing. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to come up, we're going to start planning out the top floor, what will eventually be the 3rd floor, which will go up into an attic type setup. So let's just go ahead and start putting this stuff down. This should be relatively easy, and I shouldn't be able to put stuff on the wrong foundation because there's no foundation on the outside. So I just put this stuff wherever I can. There we go. Actually, is there going to be a deck up here? Yeah, you know what? There's going to be... Well, it doesn't matter. If there's a deck, you still put the poles down because I'm going to make like some kind of roof over the deck, which should be pretty cool. So we're just going to put these all the way around. This is going to take a lot of stone. A lot of stone. You know what'd be cool? Some kind of auto miners. I'd go for some auto miners. Oof. I don't like that smoke coming up through there. I'm going to have to move these. I'm going to move these outside at some point. I don't want them inside. I don't know where I'm going to put them. Maybe I could put them in that area. Kind of move things a little bit closer together. Or I could just make like a smeltery area, which could be cool. Maybe a future video. Okay, there. Why can't I put one? There we go. There, 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 and... Oh, do we not have... Hold on. Do we not have 2 here? No, we have 2. Okay. Just a little hard to see them. So you see this floor, it doesn't come all the way over. I don't think it really matters that much. Hopefully it won't be a big deal. You can see the floor is not covering the edge right here. So, why can't I put another thing down here? I should be able to put one right next to this. I don't know why I can't. And why can't I put one on the corner here? Yeah, this is screwed up. All right, this is starting to give me some problems here. So, why don't we just take all these apart? I'll come back to this part after. I'm probably going to tear that floor up and rebuild it. So there, and there, there, and there. I like that. Okay. Oh, we'll leave this off. Let me see if I can fix this floor. You will be happy to know that I fixed it, and it was not much of an issue. The problem is the wall was on the inside part of this, and I put it on the outside part. So now that the wall's on the outside part, I got the floor in properly, and everything's looking pretty good up here. I guess we might as well start dumping stone in there. We're gonna have Horde night tonight, so that should be pretty fun. I don't know where I put the stone. I think I put the stone somewhere up here. I gotta be careful though, because I gotta... You know what? Let's do the windows first. Let's do the windows first, because I need stone to make glass, and I want to make sure the windows are done before I start putting stone in other things. So we're gonna grab as much iron as we can hold, and I think I have some more glass somewhere. I think it's up here too. Yep, there it is. I gotta organize. Like, I'm not organized. Okay, we'll do that later though. I'll do that later. You guys don't have to sit through that, obviously. Alright, so windows. Let's do it. 6. And it is a little bright out here. Just a little bright. I still want to put lights in, but I just keep pushing it back. You know, maybe I'll do it today. We'll see. Wall. Glass window. There we go. And let's go ahead and make it. All right, cool. You can... Oh, I didn't know you could open them. Oh my god, that's dope. I wonder if the inside temperature gets warm if you leave them closed. That would be cool. The only thing that would make it better is if I could put hatches over them. Nope, can't put hatches over them. Okay, well, you know what? Nothing's perfect. Ain't no game that's perfect. And there. I'm putting them from the outside because some of these windows are covered up with things, and I'd like to maybe fix that at some point, but it's tough because I have a lot of stuff and things. Go, good right there. Come on over here. Yep, there's gonna be one right there. I can't quite reach it. There we go. There. I didn't think I could reach the second floor so easily. All right, Boxer Mom. Hope you're happy. I'm losing all my iron to make you happy. Now, I mean, I was gonna do windows anyway, but if I could do windows and make Boxer Mom happy, then that's great. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And yeah, see, there's chests right behind it. And the only reason I put that window, or I kept that window down there, is because I want the windows to mirror the windows up top as much as I can. Oh, I do have some iron left. Okay, good. Nope. Can't reach it. Cool. Nope. And this one. Now we go up to the second floor, which is great because that's where everything's being produced. Oh, so cool. We gotta put a door here as well. Make a metal door. Do I really want to use 10 iron ingots? It feels like a waste, but it would look cool. I mean, I only need 2 doors, so that's 20 iron ingots. Eh, to hell with it. We'll go for it. I go get more iron ingots. Oh, no, there's 3 doors. Well, the door up top doesn't have to be... You know, you only want the iron doors down below because they look more defensible. You know, not that it really make a difference, but it's a looks thing. You don't really need the ones up top to be like that. It's got to be the rest of my iron. Yep. So that is all of the glass I have. And... yep. Let's take this glass. And this. And let's grab some more iron. Again, as much as we can carry. And let's finish the windows up here. Oh, I should definitely open that up to let this smoke and fumes out and stuff. Okay, beautiful. Nothing over there. Got this one. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? I'd probably get that from the outside. Yep, there we go. Oh, a few more glass. All right, guys, we're almost there. I think what I'm going to do is, we have a lot of iron, so I'm just going to make the iron doors. I mean, it seems like a waste, but it'll look cool, and like that does mean a lot to me. Okay. And we've got the iron back door. It does look good. And you know what's cool about the iron? It's a really good contrast to what the rest of the base looks like. You know what I mean? Like, door. I just want to make sure I get the door. Like, the rest of the base is wood and some of it's stone, but this iron door really looks good compared to the rest of the stuff. I didn't even know you could put doors off the doorways. 6, and there we go. Cool. While we're waiting for Horde night, I figured I would just come up here and continue, you know, doing some work. So, yeah, I'm going to build this whole thing with blueprints first. Probably the whole thing, honestly. See, I don't know if that's lined up exactly the way it's supposed to be. I'd like to be able to get it. All right, so after this is just going to be a roof, right? Let's take a look. Roof. I'd really like to make this kind of roof, but man, do I really want to grind that many bricks? I don't think I do. All right, 20-degree roof. Here we go. So we got to do stuff in the corner. So that's going to be a corner piece. I changed my mind and set these up as the 45-degree angle since this is going to be a bit of an attic. I could have like a little, I don't know, a little loft up there or something possibly. I don't know, but I figured we would go with the 45 degrees for this. So now we just have to put them in like so. All right, come on. There you go. Cool. There we go. I mean, honestly, we wouldn't even need to put a floor above this if we don't want to. I'll have to think about it, though. This is something I definitely know I want to be like this. Yep. That is all looking fantastic. Okay, now we just got to put the inverted ones in. Oh, beautiful. I love it when it works like that. That is awesome. Now I have to decide. I do want some stairs that are going to go up into the loft, but I don't really want it to be. I mean, we could just make this whole part right here the loft. Maybe put some. Let's take a look. Some beams across. Like actually, we would just probably need them right here. I'm not going to put in beams anywhere I don't need them. Although I probably need them anyway. But for now, I'm just going to take them out. So I'd have to have a stairway. Now, what would be a good stairway to go? I mean, honestly, this is probably the best stairway. Just simple facts. And I think right there. No, you know what? I think maybe right here would be good. And then we will break this out. So then we'll have that going up there. We'll put some railings on it. Oops. And that's looking pretty good. And that's probably where I'll put my bed. Man, I'm going to have a lot of room up here. I'm going to have to think about maybe moving some crafting things up here. But that's definitely going to be where my bed's going to be. I think a nice little loft up there would be pretty dope. And then we just need to put in... We're going to have to get out of here soon. Like, you know what? I still have to repair stuff at the Horde base. I'm gonna stop this right here and get prepared for Horde night. But that we got a good starting point right there. Here we are on Horde night, and the zombies should be coming in soon. I did put a bed here because a lot of times oh, look at him! I just saw him spawn in. There we go. Yeah, so I put a bed down because a lot of times, like, I get, like, ready early because I'd rather get ready early than, you know, get ready late. So a lot of times I'm here, like, a couple hours before Horde night. It'd be nice to just be able to sleep. Okay. Oh, one actually made it into the main part. Look at that. I have to start setting up some more traps here. Oh, reload. Reloading might help, bro. There you go. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of guys. I don't like that view, by the way. I like this view. Okay, let's kill some. Oh my goodness, a lot of guys. Get out of here. Die already. Okay, looks like they're thinning out. Looks like it's just about over. So we got one right there beating on that thing, and it's not, I don't think the trap's hurting her because of the angle she's on. So I would like to save that trap, please. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright, cool. Let's get some loot. Let's turn our traps off. Oh, goodness. Allergies, dude. Like, whoa. Just kicking me in the face tonight. All of a sudden, too. Alright, let's go ahead and turn those traps off. Let's take a look at the damage. I didn't lose a trap this time, which is freaking fantastic. And there we go. Let's see what we got here. Yep, we almost lost it. Almost lost it again. Oh my goodness. That was a very small amount of repair. You know what? I'm just going to count my lucky stars. The repairs don't take resources. I am not going to complain about that. All right, guys. They threw a lot at us that time. I'm going to have to start thinking about beefing this up a little bit. But so far, I think it's still okay. And that is awesome. I am going to call this one here. If you end up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.